Viewers, this is the fifth round table of the game. Last round, the faithful came together strong and eliminated a traitor. Will history repeat itself this round? And how will having three players locked in the jail cell affect tonight's round table? Who will be banished? Players, soon we will be down to 8 players and only 3 days left. Faithful, this is an important round table tonight. You need to make it count again. It might be the bear costume, but things are heating up. And now it's not time to let your decision making go into hibernation. You have 20 minutes to discuss, and then you will make a decision. Players, the floor is yours.
So I mean, there's only six of us here, right? So
Yeah.
we know for sure it's not me or Abby. So it really falls
Yeah.
down to you four fellas. Um, I've had pretty good conversations with all four of you, so this is not going to be easy. Like I do definitely want to hear everybody at least contribute something tonight, especially if
hmm
your name's being thrown out. So I'll just be straight up. The two names that I'm hearing tonight are between Odd and Taylor. So you guys can discuss how you feel about that.
I mean, those are also the names that I've heard the most too.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
No, not at all. Annoyed, but not surprised.
Mm.
Why do you think, like I asked you guys like separately, but now that we're all together, why do you think that your names are being brought up? I mean, I think it's odd. Odd. I feel like it seems a little bit more obvious why his name might be coming up just because of things that have happened. I'm more
Well,
confused as to why your name, Taylor, has been coming up because
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, like last night, and I'm gonna apologize for it. I was a little emotional when, in my defense, I'll be completely honest. I think just last night I was a little frustrated with the other game I was in, which, yeah, I will never ever do that again to myself. I'll be completely honest.
yeah,
And I think that kind of just spiraled into that,
think it's because people like you're quieter too.
which
And
I'm
Yeah,
just gonna,
Taylor. Yeah.
that's fair enough. Like I'm quiet. I'm not gonna speak up because like a lot of times I just genuinely don't know. And I'm not privy to a lot of these conversations. Like a lot of times what happens is I'm sitting at the banish like the sorry, the whole Zoom time and I'm like, wait, this is brought up, this is brought up. Like I'm closed off. Like I have issues trusting people. That's just a real life thing that I have. It just is
mm,
what it is.
same.
So I and I've had real life people who have hurt me, who I thought I could trust, who turns out I couldn't. So in a game like this where trust is pivotal, I close off a little bit, which is my own fault, my own doing. I'm not the most open person in the world. I know that. I'm not going to be the loudest person in the room. I can't change that overnight. I wish I could, trust me.
And Odd, you said that Matt S was like suggesting that
Yeah,
Taylor might be. Was there? I don't think I got to the reasoning behind that. I'm just gonna close the door, but I'm
I
listening.
think I think a lot of it we're starting to get down to process of elimination, like who's left and who do we trust and who do we not sure of. But originally, when Nick and I talked, we just thought that the way that Taylor was acting in the original, like the first things, the way that he was just like quiet and
I
not
did
really
talk
putting
though.
putting any like suspicion on anyone, trying to stay out of every conversation. And you're the only person I haven't really talked to outside of the game. And I guess that's part of, I mean, I could have, but like I just there was just this
But
suspicion
that goes
on
on
you.
both ends, and yeah, I
It
could have.
does. It does, but
It,
there was suspicion on you, and I don't like to. I don't like the bullshit really. Like I don't like to like if I suspect someone, I want to go in there and act all nice,
that's
and
yeah.
it's just not me. And
So one thing, my bad, Odd. One thing I wanted to mention, Matt S did let me know that after the ghost reveal happened, everybody did reach out to him besides two people. And he was waiting all day for messages from those two people. One of those being Tina. Obviously, she's not here, so we can't do anything with that. But the other person he did mention was Taylor.
I
I do
wasn't even.
I do I'm just curious, man. Like
I
why
didn't even know he was the ghost until it came out at the.
yeah, and he was saying that after he revealed
Oh,
that
after.
he he
Sorry,
got
like I.
he got no messages from you. So I'm just trying to figure
Sorry.
out why the
Well,
messages to
what
him.
would that have
He's
been? Saturday? Well, Saturday I was busy all day because I was doing rehearsal and then sound effects stuff.
no, but after it was after the reveal, after basically everything happened last night, and even today, he got no messages from you.
I don't know.
And now this is, I do have something, but this is kind of, I don't know if this makes me look guilty. I don't know, but
Just
I,
throw it out
kind of,
there.
it's kind of hearsay because, but Meg and I were just talking in a breakout room before, and she told me that she gave the shield to Taylor, and she regrets it because she thinks that he's one of the traitors. And she did. You can confirm this after you do what you want now, but I mean that is true. Like she did, and because we had a debate about it, and I was in because there was I confronted her because I thought she was coming after me, um, last tribal about the shield thing, and she was just saying she was doing it to defend herself, and she wasn't coming after me, about the shield situation. So yeah, we were just talking about that right before this.
Do you have anything to say, Taylor? Like the reason why you didn't reach out to Matt, or you know,
I I just got distracted by like other stuff. Like it's been busy, like I said, with the whole sound effect stuff. And I guess I just get nervous to reach out to people.
got you.
I should have, absolutely,
I
in
mean,
retro
Did you ever once put like suspicion on anyone in the game?
direct. I'm always nervous to do it. Like it's a bad habit trait of mine. So
But I mean,
I did it. I I've done it as a faithful every single time. I didn't put suspicion on three people. Like I do. That's because I'm very scared to be wrong. I don't want to put sus out there unless I'm certain.
I mean,
And
Taylor, have you
there's
haven't
only
you
nine
haven't
of us here, Taylor. So if you do
yeah,
have
you have
someone,
to.
well, but like I'm gonna look like I'm reversing, which isn't great either. Because like the only other suspicion I had today, and I've said it to several people, like unless something magically happened, I was gonna vote odd.
but why though? Is it because I'm coming after you, or do you really think
No,
that
I
I'm a
do think
traitor?
it's, I do think it's you. The the whole way you
Why?
talked yesterday to me didn't make a lot of sense.
About what?
Taylor, do you play a lot of these games, Taylor?
Every so often, but I've host like my main background is werewolf. Like I host werewolf, I play werewolf. That's my background.
Well, I
That's
mean, I
mine
guess
too.
I'm just curious of like if you play these types of games, not necessarily this particular game, but like these types of games, and you're reluctant to throw a name out, like that doesn't like that's not how you play this game.
Yeah, and I know that I throw out a lot of people's names. I know there's risk. I know people are going to
Yeah,
come after me for throwing out
Well,
names,
because
but
that's
I'm
the
trying to
thing
get
is what I'm.
information.
But the thing is, I get scared of is like like my werewolf background. I say one thing and everybody's on me like a bunch of rags. That's just what it is.
Taylor, can I ask you a
Yeah,
question? And just
yeah.
look
Go
into the
ahead.
camera. Are you a traitor?
No, I'm not a traitor.
Odd?
No, I'm not a
Are you a
traitor.
faithful?
Am I a faithful? Yes, I'm a faithful.
Got
Mm,
it. Got it.
And one thing, I'm sorry, but it's true that there's no way that I would go after Nick. It's just
mm.
true. You can
What?
say
I
that or not, but it
What?
just
I
I
know.
wouldn't.
from
What's the sorry, what's I missed that.
We
What's the
we
reason?
we had a he we talked a lot and about poker, and I just wouldn't. It's not something I would do. Whether you
but it
could say
was
I would do.
but it
I
would
mean, other
throw but it could throw people off. Like you're just
yeah,
proving
but
that
not.
that
They didn't know. People didn't know that. You don't even know that now. You didn't know how
uh,
much. Like so other people think they were closer to Nick than me. Nobody knew that. So why would it throw anyone off? I'm just saying. I just wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. And Mike was all over me and uh in the chats, and I was over Mike. Why would we go after each other at that point if we were on the same team?
so let me
I don't
ask
think so.
in regards to Mike, because you were actually one of the first people that I was talking to that did throw out Mike from the beginning, before
Yes.
it was even revealed he was a traitor. Like, where did that really start for you? Like the whole
It
Mike
started
selling.
with Matt S told me that in the breakout room that he said my name and was pushing me to be the vote.
When did he
And
tell
I
you that?
thought not like last week.
Last
Last
week.
week.
Yeah, like last week. Like I don't know what day it was, maybe last Monday or it wasn't in the last few days. It was a while ago. I mean, he
But
told me that.
but I just spoke to Tina at length earlier in another room before, and Tina said that Mike never threw out anyone's name. It was always her.
No, he told me in the breakout room that Mike is the no, Mike S wasn't throwing no, in the breakout room, Mike was pushing my name and Mike S was there. And he told
Okay,
me
you
that last week.
hang on. You keep getting mixed up with names. It's Matt S, not Mike S.
Oh, sorry, did I say that?
You keep
Yeah.
saying that, but I think we know what you
Matt
mean.
S.
But Matt
Matt,
S. So can you start over?
I said Matt S was in the breakout room last week when Mike was pushing my name, and he told me that. And Mike was acting all friendly to me and stuff, so that made me suspect him. That moved him to the top of my list with that information. And
Matt,
then the way that he acted, the way that Mike acted in one of the tribals where he wasn't surprised what happened, sorry, not tribal, but
Round
he
table.
wasn't surprised what happened. So and then I talked to some other people and they also saw that. They saw like how
who?
he acted.
Who did you speak to?
Okay.
Did
Okay.
any of
Pause.
you did any of you notice that?
No,
We're just
I didn't.
I didn't even hear, other than like, I didn't hear the Mike thing, other than like they
I
knew it
think it
was
might have
Mike,
been it
but
might
I
have
didn't hear
been
anyone else
Rob.
talk about it. Unless
I think
unless
it
they
was
knew it was, I didn't hear anyone else.
no, it was the round table and I think it was Rob. It might have been Rob. We were saying how that two people kind of looked suspicious at the end when they were telling what happened, and it was Mike and Matt R. I don't know why he's so adamant about Mike R. That like,
what?
you know,
Why
not sure.
everything?
Matt R. Oh,
Matt R.
whatever.
Sorry, I
He was
can't.
a confirmed faithful.
I
Matt,
know
Yeah.
did Matt
Yeah.
R. Did Matt S. ever speak to you about that?
Uh, I don't know, Abby. Does that sound familiar?
That's weird to me.
Yeah.
what part.
I
Just
mean,
just basically how the sus was on Mike, like from the get, without us even really confirming anything. And this was before, it was even really mentioned any kind of sus on Mike.
Well,
Like
I
you were on
mean,
Mike from the beginning.
I was on Mike earlier, but I was also on like my initial like I go after people. That's how I get information. And when I was wrong the first two times. Like I was totally I thought the two people that were on my short list, they both got voted out and I was completely wrong and I was losing faith in myself. Um but that was I was given that information. I know other people know that Mike was pushing my
but
name.
like, who are those other people that I keep asking?
Don't you know that? You don't, so you never heard that
Mike never pushed anyone's name to me.
in a breakout room. He said it in a
He,
breakout room. So how did I get, who's the one that voted me? Like, so whoever voted me, who told you to vote me? Why did you vote me? You
I
know,
didn't vote for you. What are you
not
talking about?
you. I don't know. I
The
mean, it's
only,
true.
the only votes I see for you, Odd, at least from the first round table, came from Brad and Adam.
Yeah.
And then let me see. And I think Rob voted for you again in the second round table. I think that's it. And then uh the third round table came from me and Matt S. So those are all the votes you
So Megan said that she gave Taylor a shield, but she regretted giving Taylor a shield because
Did
she
she
thinks that,
has she
right?
said that to anyone
He's a
else
tree.
though? Did anyone else hear
I
that?
was in a room with Megan before she, but we didn't talk about
I
that.
I had asked, let me not say asked, I had begged Megan for the shield, and all she told me was that she had already gave it to somebody but didn't disclose who. And I don't even think she disclosed it afterwards either.
But
So
she said it tonight, right? I didn't hear her say that. Somebody else told me that. Does that not? She didn't say that to any of you guys?
Say that again.
Well, I'm
He
in the
talks
room.
about the
Well,
shields
she's
now.
talking about me, so I don't think she's gonna mention it to
yeah,
me.
she didn't say anything to me. I was talking to her a little bit just before the game started, and she didn't mention
And
anything.
then she also said when we first got into the room, she said that she thought Mike was calling out odd in last night's thing, and did anybody else catch it? And I had no idea what she was talking about. And she couldn't articulate it. She said everybody was talking over each other, but then like Mike said something to
Yeah,
odd or about odd.
Before Mike left, Mike said, when I think Tina, maybe I might be wrong about that, but someone prompted Mike being like, "Can you give us a hint or anything?" And
Oh,
then
right.
and then he was like, "Well, I was speaking to Odd yesterday," and then
Yes,
and
that's what it
then
was.
yeah, and
Yeah,
yeah,
because he gave me the top three suspects. I
But
asked him who his top three suspects were, and the answer was not good, and that
but
also added to my suspicion. Like
And he told you that
He
because
said
he wouldn't
John,
tell anybody
he
anything.
he
wouldn't
said
tell me.
Jonathan number. Well, I mean, I don't know if I can read it from my phone or
do
not
you
at this.
think that he would be like Jonathan? You know him. Do you think that he would be
Uh,
that kind of person that would throw another traitor under the bus on the way out?
Oh,
Was
I
he?
I
Did you think he'd have been
don't.
angry yesterday, or like?
I don't think he was angry yesterday, but I do feel like if he wants a faithful to win over who the traitors are,
Hmm.
then he could. And if he's rooting for like me, then he would.
Right.
Taylor, let me ask you a question. Do you and Mike interact at all? Talk game at all?
no, not at all.
Okay.
We have 3 minutes left.
Did everybody else have conversation with Mike?
I did.
Yeah.
Mine was very generic. There was nothing. It was
Nothing
just
of
about
substance.
my
It was
dog
like
and
almost like
But I,
pleasantries, right,
yeah,
Abby?
but
yeah.
I I went to most people and asked them who their top three suspects are. Not everyone, but some of you I probably did. And I because I'm trying to get information. And when
Hmm.
I asked him the first time, he completely ignored me. He changed the subject and didn't answer.
Oh,
And
So
then when I did it again like a day later, and I just said I
Well,
just
Mike,
talked about stuff a little bit, and then I asked him, and then he gave me this long list. Jonathan was number one. He was saying the reasons why Jonathan was his top
I
suspect. And
well,
I was like,
he said in the room live yesterday that he just thinks I'm the big head, the Wizard of Oz thing, remember?
yeah, I have the lit. I have.
And then he listed Megan, and then he listed Abby, and then he listed Rob. I don't think he would put a traitor on that. And those are
Yeah, I
the
don't
four
even
people he
think.
listed.
and
And do
we
you
know
think
that
he would?
Abby out of those people was a faithful, so it would leave
And if
well,
Jonathan
yeah.
and Rob.
I was a
But this
traitor, do you think he would bring that up about me? I don't think so either.
I'm just saying
But
that's what he said in the live to everyone. And I don't
yeah,
think personally, I don't think a traitor is on that list because I don't know why
I
he
mean,
would
I know
put a traitor on.
that's why I suspected him because I read that list and I didn't believe it too. Like this thing he wrote about you, I'm like, that's, and I didn't think Megan was a traitor at all. So like when I read that he really suspected Megan because she's all over the place, I just didn't buy any of it. It just all seemed like very suspicious to me, like his explanation. So that's why I asked people who their top three suspects are. And it was strange that he didn't answer me, and then he gave me this long, like detailed, like explanation of it and why each person. Like it was
Detail?
very,
Mike
yeah,
gives
detailed.
detail. I don't know
Yeah.
about that. I don't know that, Mike.
I mean, he wrote like a small like paragraph
even
about the person.
mm,
Yeah, I was surprised by
mm,
it too. But this is like if you might suspect me, but like I don't know if I'm trying to get information. Like you can clearly see
but
that. Like that's what I'm trying to do. I'm
but
not
like
trying to turn
but it
people
could look
one way
like
or the
fishing
other.
for information too.
Yeah, of course you have to. How you
No,
gonna get
but
it?
I meant in a way to like fish it and report.
Mm.
Taylor, do you feel like you can survive in this game without information?
No, and after tonight, clearly I'm gonna try to get better if I make it. Definitely not.
Yeah, you need to be, if you're a faithful, you really need to be pushing
Pushing, yeah.
those conversations, asking those questions. We can't just be sitting in the
No,
background
that's
at
that's
this
Like
fair.
point.
if you know someone is a faithful, like Abby and Matt
Yeah.
are, and
Yeah.
like you and Matt asked, you need to talk to them and figure out where their head's at because they're
Yeah.
clear. You know,
That's
you want to know what
yeah.
they're thinking and who they think is suspicious. If you're not talking to them, you're not playing the game,
Right.
and that is suspicious.
Silence! You beat me to it. Players, the time for talking has passed. It is now a time of action. Please write down the name of the player you think is a traitor that you want to banish from the game. Please hold it up when you're ready to go. Odd, you've got something in your hand there.
Hold on.
Okay, perfect.
Hold on.
Yes.
Thought you were doing a magic trick.
Oh, it's not paper.
I'm gonna pull out dice.
Okay.
All right, everybody, keep your papers on the screen, please. That's very important. We are going to start with Taylor.
Yeah, I don't think it's a secret, so I'm kind of glad it's better with me. So no, blue and black. That's fun. Odd. I don't know if you can see that.
Yep,
There you go.
thank you. Please mute. Odd.
Yeah, not a secret either, Taylor.
All right, thank you. Please mute. Abby.
Um, so I'm a little conflicted, but I gotta go with my gut here. Taylor, I'm sorry. I don't get anything from you at all. And I just feel like your participation has been just really not a lot. And when we ask you to give information, you really haven't said a lot. So I'm sorry, my vote is for you tonight.
Thank you. Please mute. Jonathan.
I just have, I mean, it's really down to two people for me, and I just have a lot more questions about what has kind of gone on around a certain person. So I have to go with odd.
Okay, thank you. Please mute. Adam.
Um, oh, okay.
Adam,
Yeah,
did you have two? Did you have two votes up on
no,
the
I got,
screen?
look, all my papers are all over my lap. If you can see,
Okay.
like a ton of papers all over my lap.
All right.
Um,
One sheet next time, please.
sorry, it's on my notes. Odd.
Okay. Thank you. Please mute. And Matt R.
So basically, I based my vote on, who's been the biggest question mark from the beginning. Um, I do feel like if this person isn't faithful, then it kind of hurts the traders more because they can't keep using this person as a red herring. Um, Hopefully, with the person who stays, we get a little bit more information and see a little bit more life in you. So I'm so sorry, man, but I voted for Odd.
Okay, everybody, please turn off your cameras except for Odd. Odd, you have been banished from the group. Before you are completely set adrift and outcasted from this game, please say your goodbyes and please reveal to the group whether you are, in fact, a traitor or simply one of the faithful. Oh, unmute, unmute.
Sorry. Yeah, this vote makes me feel like I'm wrong about something here. Like Adam or Jonathan is involved. It just makes me think that. Anyway, Yeah, I had a great time. I'm definitely faithful, no doubt about it. But thanks for hosting, and it was wonderful. I loved
Wonderful to
it.
have you play and hope to have you in a future game on. Well, always wonderful to see you.
Yeah.
All
See you.
right. Thank
Good luck,
you.
everyone.
Everybody can turn on their cameras and chat.
Fucking hell, you guys.
Hmm.
I'm sorry, Abby.
It was just,
I
he
had
was
to
just,
vote odd.
yeah, he was just like tripping over his words, and there was way too much from the beginning for me
He's
too.
a guy that's obviously not good with names. That's all there
Yeah.
is to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My husband is exactly the same way. That was disappointing.
I honestly didn't feel great about that vote. I feel like because of we had a very small
Yeah, it's a
group
pool of
of
six. What do you want to
people
do?
to go for
And two
tonight.
are confirmed.
Taylor, if you are messing with me and you are a traitor, good job.
You're gonna find it the most boring results ever, buddy. I'll tell you right
I
now,
don't
it's
think
not
you
that
are, and you
exciting.
have me convinced, but I'm
It's
just
not
saying.
I'm not that exciting, I'll tell you that
I will
right now.
say, I will say though, Taylor, like you've really got to
Yeah, I know.
get out there.
Hello.
What
Hello.
up, Rob?
Hmm.
Hmm. Hi, friends.
What up? What up?
Who's missing?
Odd is missing.
Odd?
They voted out odd.
Well,
And?
some good things don't last. You were on a roll. But sadly, it has come to a rough patch again. Congrats to the Traitors for being so sneaky and for playing the faithful like fools tonight. Players, we will only have a few more round tables to catch the traitor or traitors. Tonight, the traitor or traitors may kill another player. I have no idea if any chance or any opportunity for the faithful to win this game is now past, but there is always hope. For now, before we head to sleep, another chance to communicate and figure out what you need to do in order to stop the traitor team. And remember, you are now able to go between all rooms, even if you were in the jail cell, and you can visit with each other. I'm going to just
Hmm.
recreate the breakout rooms because we lost one of our filmers. So we're going to have two breakout rooms. All right.
Did we bore him that bad?